5,
No, give me the
4,
All right.
3, 2,
All right, you ready?
1.
Hi. This is channel 445,445,452. And I'm your host, Dijon Cook. And yes, I have my co-host over here because I need a little help with this one. But yes, this is Justin Sherrod.
How you doing?
And Eric Graham.
Good.
Now,
What's the words? We are appalled by the recent. I think.
didn't I rehearse this?
No,
I rehearsed
it was like somewhere in here. Like.
Okay, there's
Oh,
I found it. We are appalled by the recent tragedy. Big words. Tragedy of the Great Depression. That's the name that me and everyone in my office decided to call it because we decided that it causes people to have Great Depression.
So sad.
Because, you know, with the recent stock market crash and everyone losing everything.
I was actually supposed to talk about that.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
So pretty much, the stock market has crashed. America has went into great money debt. It is crazy how it has happened. People have lost their jobs. Banks have closed. One by one, banks are closing. More than 75% of banks have closed, and it's crazy. And
Very.
it also caused people to go in, get this, depression. People, recent reports is that people have been jumping out of windows, killing themselves because they have not had jobs and they just don't know what to do with their lives. They have no money to produce. They have nothing to do, so they can't get food. And it's also caused a lot of drought. Harvest has went down. It's crazy.
And now for the on-site reporters.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I just got on the scene, okay? It seems as though this man has jumped from his... 25 stories up, bro. That's so high. It still seems like is he still breathing? Oh no, that man's gone. Okay. I mean, it's a sad sight to see. Okay. You know, this man, you know, he was doing good. You know, he was investing in his stocks. I heard from his wife. I just talked to in the past 30 seconds. She said that the stock markets just started plummeting, and he just lost all of his money. And so now he didn't know what to do with himself. He's like, I have no job, I have no way to pay finances, you know, and you know, everything's about to be, you know, a wrap. So he just decided to commit suicide. Let me go ask this random sir on the street if he knows anything about what happened.
So I was like, just because I burned your house down doesn't mean you need to go and kill my father. Like,
Excuse me.
Now I'm about to pull up, huh?
Excuse me, sir. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, hold on. Get my Glock ready. I'll be home in like 10 minutes. All right. Okay. What you say? Are you on camera?
Yes, we're rolling live.
It's live, sir. Okay.
Yes.
So, did you know about this tragic incident? You know, like, what do you think? Like, what do you think about it? Like, were you close to him or anything? Like, did you know him?
Yeah. So he actually lived like across. Why is he still on the ground? Where's the paramedic?
I think we just got here so fast. I think you're on your way.
Yeah, hopefully. All right. So, anyways.
Yeah, the sirens are in the distance.
So oh yeah, here now.
Oh yeah.
So like I was saying, he lived across the hall from me. I didn't know him personally, but I just knew that he, like, every night I just hear him beating his kids or like beating his wife or something.
Wow.
But that's with him. Yeah. But I don't know. And I knew that he worked in this factory where like he wasn't in really good working conditions.
Oh yeah.
So like the smoke and everything was like probably clogging up his air tubes, you know. So like yes, and also like he just lost everything. Like
he just lost everything.
He lost everything.
Is that why he was like beating his wife and children?
Probably. He was probably just raised.
Like, did he invest money in the stock market? Like,
he invested a lot, and
like
he had a lot in the bank too. Once the stock market crashed, everyone went to the banks and like they just took everything out. So I guess there wasn't enough money for him to get all his savings back.
Oh, that's crazy.
So I guess since he's been having messed up air pipes from the job and his you know, I heard that his wife was cheating on him too.
Oh, that.
And one of his kids died. So
I just
RIP.
talked to her too.
RIP. So
Yeah.
I guess all of that just went on to him, and he just, you know, he just took his life. I guess God was calling, was like, "Come to heaven, my guy," and he said, "All right, Schleck." So he jumped out the window.
Oh, that's what's up. Think for time.
All right.
You can go about to this. All right.
Hey yo, I'm going on my way. Get my garage.
So you've heard it firsthand, folks. You know, it's a tragic day out here. All right. Back to you, Dijon and Eric.
Black dark skins, you are on.
Thank you, Justin. That was a very good report.
Come on. Now to our informative man, Jerry.
Jerry!
Jerry! Yeah, Jerry!
So, you know, they brought me in. You know, Great Depression just ended. I'm going to be talking to y'all about the Great Depression and how America will never have another Great Depression if they follow these steps. So, there are 4 parts of Great Depression. You have overproduction, banking money policies, stock market practices, and political decisions. 4. So, as you can see, the exponential graph. In 1920, it was high. You know, it was really high. It went down, gradually went down. And it just went down, and it just took a nosedive around 1930. So, in the first 4 years of the Depression, real economic output, parentheses, gross domestic product, fell by 30% from 1929 to 1933. The U.S. stock market lost 90% of its value. So as you can see here, the Hoover blankets. So a lot of people in the Great Depression blamed Herbert Hoover for what had happened. They claimed that he had hands off or dropped the ball on economic policies and dragged America into the Depression, which was not accurate. So, as you can see, these are what you call Hoovervilles. So pretty much the unemployed, people that didn't have jobs, no money, lived in these what you call Hoovervilles. Pretty much another name for them were called hobo towns. People, yeah, pretty much poor people lived there. They made money they didn't make money, but they made homes out of shacks and broken parts and things like that. The unemployed, by early 1930s, approximately 25% of the nation was unemployed, which if you think about that, that's 25 of the whole nation, 25% of the whole United States. That is a lot. Dust Bowls. So the Dust Bowls were pretty much overgrazing by cattle and plowing by the farmers, which destroyed the grasses that once held down soil. So pretty much, as you can see, this was probably all grain being ready to be harvested for, you know, bread and all these different things to eat. And maybe plants too, but as you can see, there's nothing there. There's nothing there, and that's because of the Dust Bowls. And because of the economic crash, people weren't harvesting their land as usual to keep it going, to keep it healthy.
Have you ever wondered why you work long hours outside or at a factory and you come back home smelling like a wet dog or maybe even trash? Well, think again, because you stink. You may be wondering, oh, how is this possible? Well, think no further because I have the perfect solution for you. It's called soap. Soap is a substance used with water for washing and cleaning, made of a compound or natural oils or fats with sodium hydroxide or another strong alkali, and typically having perfume and coloring added. Soap can not only be used for your body but hair also, but we call this shampoo. Order now and you'll get a free bottle of shampoo for absolutely free. Yes, I said it, free. Call now at 1-800-544-5444. Again, that's 1-800-544-5444. And get your free soap today.
Now we're talking about the crash. The crash also known as Black Tuesday. October 29, 1929 was when the stock market took a major nosedive. Now to the weather. As you can see, the weather is going to be good. And Jerry's out.
Yeah, Jerry!
Yeah.